I think I got astroturfers in my YouTube chat. I have like a bunch of people that I've never seen on my channel before, and they're all spamming, this looks mid, this looks boring. Wait, hold up a second. I gotta go investigate this real fast, because these are literally usernames I've never seen before. The first time they've ever sent messages in my YouTube chat is today, and this is all they've written. What else? Huh, interesting. Another one. Why is it that there's this many people who have never seen a single one of my streams before, but because I have Endfield in the title and Ananta in the title, we got a bunch of people all sending like 5 messages, all talking shit about the games. Huh. Oh man, they thought they could pull a fast one on me. Get cooked, idiots. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, the Tokyo Game Show is upon us, and with that, they're arriving with some great news regarding some very, very, very anticipated games. And Arknights Endfield is one of them, ladies and gentlemen, because they've gone ahead and they've come out with another gameplay demo, an extended one, which I believe is the prologue of the game for this event. And so, why don't we just do our service as a good little gacha gamer and give this a bit of a look and share our thoughts? Because a lot of adjustments have been made to the game since its past closed beta test, right? They've made some changes to the combat. They've made some changes, I guess, to the prologue as well. And I'm excited to see what the game is looking like as it heads closer and closer to release, because I do believe early 2026 is the anticipated release date for this title. And let's be real here, time is going by kind of fast nowadays, and I do believe that time is going to be upon us very, very, very soon. So let's see what these devs have in store. All right. Let's see what you got, Hypergriff. Black screen with white text. Fuck. That's unfortunate.
Administrator has arrived.
So is this like one of those games where they both the main characters, both genders exist? Okay. Oh, I see. Okay. This is a cool character selection. And like the UI and the camera angles, it looks really nice in these cutscenes. Unfortunately, they also made the wrong decision in picking their MC. Sorry, after Wuthering Waves, I always got to go for the male character now, boys. That is a killer opening sequence, though.
You've arrived. What took you so long?
Sorry. I was held up. Originium.
Blessing. Solely yours. But stolen and tainted.
That's a...
Your fate isn't confined to one path. This time, leave no regrets. Travel forth, Administrator.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, the voice acting, actually, it's definitely a different vibe compared to some other games, but I don't necessarily think it's a bad one. I think the voice does fit the characters.
Originium is the pillar of life. The link that connects everyone.
Do you guys remember when the elitists of this game were telling you that, I assure you, dear player, factory building is essential to the gameplay? People are not playing this game for a fucking factory. They're playing for this shit. Like, I'm playing to see this badass environment, this crazy architecture, this great world design, not fucking Factorio. And there's a reason why in this gameplay showcase, I'm just wondering, do they show the factory a single fucking time? I doubt it. We'll see, though.
This expedition must not fail.
This is, I mean, this is cinematic for sure. This is a nice opening sequence.
This will be a difficult campaign. Zip across when you're ready.
Okay. I like that it actually looks like this looks like actual live gameplay. I would not be surprised if on release it looks like this. Let me see if I can move my camera a little bit. Not block the UI as much. Okay. All right. Combat. Awesome. I love that they're showing like the cutscene and like the tutorials, or I love that they're showing like the tutorials for this, because I have been wondering a lot about how the updates to the combat, how they're going to be looking, because I know for certain they've done something with the dodge system. So yeah, they got a bunch of basic attacks and then the final hit of the basic attack chain, which is really important to use apparently. There we go, that one. The one with like the shining sort of light. That's a long attack chain though. Like, that's long. Okay. Dodging. Okay, wait a second. Here we go. Here's the important bits. Dodging does not interrupt the basic attack sequence, but it costs your stamina. And pressing the dodge at the precise moment of the enemy attack triggers a perfect dodge that restores small amounts of SP. Looks like the well-reasoned part of the community won, ladies and gentlemen. Looks like the Arknights elitists have lost, because this is what players simply wanted. A game that is clearly action-oriented to have better action-oriented elements. And this is a fantastic first step. I'm excited to see how they're going to integrate this, or what it looks like in this gameplay. Oh, wait a second. Let me see that again. Great. Haptic feedback. Controller's probably going to vibrate. All of this stuff. Awesome. Perfect dodges are great. People love them. They like knowing when they've succeeded at something that might be a little bit hard to do. Great improvement over like the Genshin dodge system that they had before, where you don't even know if you did a perfect dodge because it's just a set number of iframes during an attack. Yeah, this looks great.
Angle. The most alien life form.
Are they gonna do a dodge though? I would like to see them do one.
For over a
That's Chef's Kiss. This looks great. It's so much slower paced than Wuthering Waves. That is true. But that's clearly intentional with how the combat of this game is designed. It's a little bit slower paced. You don't really see, like, maybe they have damage numbers turned off, right? But each individual enemy, right? They attack a lot slower. You attack a lot slower. I think the combat is going to feel a little bit more strategic than it would in Wuwa, because you have 4 characters on the field at once. So you're probably like chaining stuff together. But having that dodge in there, having that feedback, it looks so much smoother. And this is the thing. That dodge animation also looks kind of long as well. Like, it looks like you could dodge multiple attacks with that too.
ruin and devastation.
That looks solid. I'm glad that dodge, the improved combat, is the first thing they showcase, because that looked really good. Okay, more combat. Battle skill usage. Yep. So now you see how the system is being woven together, right? Your basic attacks and your perfect dodges restore SP. And SP is used for your skills, which I imagine are like the real damaging part.
The ankle grows in number.
Yep.
Press on. This count.
And you can spam them. As long as you got the SP, you can spam them as well. That's something that I really like, is actually like having the SP shared across your team. And so I can already imagine like team comps, right? Where you're like funneling all of your SP to like one guy and then they like spam like 3 moves in a row to do like something special with the kit, and then you have like 3 characters with like a bunch of different passive stuff like that. This is the thing. It's like having a shared SP bar in your team can actually be both restrictive as well as, to me, more creative. Because let's just be honest here, right? Like, you can, of course, play a team in, like, a regular rotation where you use SP on one person, then swap to the next, then swap to the next, and do all of that. But being able to funnel it all into one guy and have them spam a skill multiple times is also another part, right, of, like, the differentiation of gameplay. So I'm viewing it as this system, with its restrictions, can actually have way more variance in the gameplay that you're doing. And obviously, I'm theory crafting a little bit before the game's even released, but me seeing the MC just spam their skill like 3 times in a row, knowing that it's shared across the team is like, I mean, well, it's gotta lead to somewhere.
Cannot stop us.
It doesn't even look like it regenerates that slowly either. That looks pretty fast as well. When the ultimate energy is full, press and hold R1, then square to cast the ultimate. Okay. And then every person has their own energy.
Your end awaits.
Our journey was long.
I would say the ultimates in this game definitely aren't as like flashy or as like long duration as in other games, but based off like the flow of the combat, I don't know if that's more of like a strategic choice because, well, you're gonna have 4 characters on the field at once. Yeah, four characters on the field at once, so maybe they want like faster ults so the gameplay feels more smooth because there's gonna be a lot more going on the screen at once.
Countless dreams and sacrifices gave rise to this tower. As its successor, we will not let it fall.
These flowers are...
The game
legacy.
looks great though.
A tomb. A lonely soul, never meant to bear such burdens.
Yeah, the game does have some of the best visuals I think we've seen out of a gacha coming out in the future.
The taint is spreading. I can hear the Originium weep. Death knocks on the door. Our time is short.
I will say the story of this game seems confusing as shit, though. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we all started off in the same spot. I got no fucking clue what's going on except shit's exploding. The story, unironically, seems like the weakest part of the game right now. Genuinely.
We can no longer retreat. Let's strike forward. Use your true weapon. Forge a path of the living.
Did we just summon turrets? Did we just summon more of them? Well, Arknights is a tower defense game, right? So
It is our nature and our fate. Rise from ruin and be reborn.
ladies and gentlemen, it appears they have out of combat unlimited sprint.
Rise from ruin and be reborn.
I don't know if they had that in previous tests, but that's really good. Yeah, out of combat, infinite stamina while sprinting.
In the ashes. The end draws closer.
Literally, Genshin could never. Oh, wait, you can unlimited sprint out of combat. You just need to pull C6 for reset. My bad.
Cross this chasm to face your final trial.
Imagine having to pull a C6 character to run permanently. Damn, look at this MC just blowing up all the historical architecture of this area. Cause like this guy looks ancient. He looks like old. Oh, they got British guys too.
Don't go beyond this point. It's dangerous. The pain. Try not to move. You might have a fracture.
You're the administrator.
She's still breathing.
Are these like gravestones? What is this?
Stay with me, child. We won't leave you. You're right. Feeling cold? Here.
All right, I maybe it's like intended, but like I do feel like they gotta know that this shit is confusing as hell, right?
Come closer. Feeling warmer now.
The cosmos held by her lips is untouched by times. Beyond portals guarded by the deathly kind, she continues to wait in... If y'all thought Wuthering Waves 2.5 was flowery language, brother, Genizad's gonna read this and have a fucking stroke. What does this even mean?
You traveled beyond the stars, through death as chill as the cosmic abyss, yet your heart kept hope alive. For our sake, and for the days to come, you sacrificed yourself.
Okay, I'm beginning to find out what's going on.
Truth be told, I've always wished that you would find the answer on your own. And find your true self.
Okay, so it low-key seems like the Wuthering Waves story. Yeah, it seems like... It feels like this would reverse time because you're in an ice age. Oh. The hell is this? Yo, get that big-ass forehead out of my fucking game. What is this? Bro, that thing's tremendous. Oh my god. Bro, she just blew our shit up. Like we just made it. Did we perfect dodge that? I'm not gonna lie, that didn't really seem like something we could just perfect dodge, but I guess it's lore confirmed. It's a lore mechanic as well. Are you a real person or not? Okay, you are. Let's fight. Oh, okay, there we go. Hey, looks like they got the 4 full-person party now, boys. So, to all the motherfuckers in my chat who are saying, oh my gosh, the combat looks a little boring. The combat doesn't look that fulfilled. That's because you had 1 out of your 4 characters on the fucking field. And guess what? All 4 of the characters have their own skill, attack chains, and ultimates. And so, yes, looking at only 1 of them is probably going to be boring because you're meant to use 4 of them. As you can see over here, there's now 4 characters on the screen.
Careful, don't get hit.
Oh, looks a little bit more dynamic now, doesn't it, buddy? Oh, doesn't it look a little bit more dynamic now, bucko? Because they have the chain mechanic where you require other characters on your team to chain abilities off of each other.
Take your end. Hey,
Yo, bro has hands, though.
take this.
Do they not have the character switching feature yet?
What's this? Trusting
Because you
your
definitely are able to switch to another unit on your team, but it looks like you're locked into the administrator.
Take this. Ready to strike. Crystalla.
All right, quick second. I think I got astroturfers in my YouTube chat. I think I legitimately have I have like a bunch of people that I've never seen on my channel before, and they're all spamming this looks mid, this looks boring. Legitimately, it's like a bunch of wait, hold up a second. I got to go investigate this real fast cuz these are literally usernames I've never seen before. Let me take a look at this right here. Huh, interesting. Channel activity. The first time they've ever sent messages in my YouTube chat is today. And this is all they've written. The first time they've ever sent messages. What else? Oh wait, let me just ban this guy real fast. Sinjade, he's gone. What about Taka? Wait, wow, I'm a lurker. Okay, well, you're okay. Okay, we'll give him that one. Let's see who's new to the channel. Huh, interesting. Interesting. What I think is going on is that there's probably Hoyoverse players, Hoyoshills, that are currently going out and trying to sabotage Arknights Endfield just like they did for Wuwa. No lie. It's the same exact community of Hoyoshills that are looking for any Endfield video, any Endfield coverage, and astroturfing it. You already know it's already going on, because why would I have all these people who have never seen my stream before, never done anything with my content, and the first interaction they have is to go on to see me reacting to Endfield and then call it mid? There's at least 5 people that I was able to identify immediately that did this. That's really interesting, isn't it, guys? Isn't that really interesting? That I was able to sniff it out just like that. There was literally like 5 people in a row that were all commenting the same thing. This looks boring. This looks mid. 5 accounts all at once. I'm just gonna be real with you, man. Yeah. Huh. Huh. Another one. Why is it that there's this many people who have never seen a single one of my streams before, but because I have Endfield in the title and Ananta in the title, we got a bunch of people all sending like 5 messages, all talking shit about the games. Huh? Oh man, they thought they could pull a fast one on me. Get cooked, idiots.
Watch this. Ready to strike. Hey, trust in me.
One thing I would really like to see is some sort of like either break bar I think they do maybe have a break bar mechanic, but like some way to like parry this guy's attacks. You know, maybe like when he's doing like his big arm attack and shit like that, there's some sort of way to like weaken it or break it or like, you know, have some sort of like offensive counter. Something like that. But I mean, this is like a really big boss. Like surely they don't just put him in the tutorial and that's it. Oh, he get the sword? Okay, let's see what happens when they break the arm.
Take this! Ready to crystallize!
Okay, what's he about to do now?
His powers already rampant. Unleash your full attack.
I get it now. I see why the ultimate animations are a little bit not as long or a little bit shorter or maybe not as like visually flared because you can activate ultimates on your teammates while off field. So it's like if you were controlling the administrator, for example, right? And then you wanted to activate another character's ultimate, you probably wouldn't want a long ass animation and distracting visuals from the other character when you're not currently controlling them. That makes sense to me. Yeah, I mean, as an introduction boss, I don't think that was that bad of a fight. I'm hoping, though, that as you get later in the game, the fights aren't like that simple. But for the first boss that you have in the game, I think that's fine. And guys, if you're gonna go ahead and be like, oh, Wuthering Waves did it better, the first Crownless fight of the game is a fucking joke. Let's remember that. Let's remember what Crownless does in the first fight in Wuthering Waves. Bro just sits there. He just looks at you. That's Crownless. He just looks at you. And then attacks so slow it's unbelievable. So, like, let's just be entirely honest. This is the first boss. They probably don't want it fucking cleaning out kids and filtering them before they've even unlocked the gacha. All right, what's this big-ass forehead-looking freak about to do now? Oh, she rebuilding her Lego. God damn it. All right, now bro's aura farming.
You must stop that countdown. Death is nearing the shore.
Oh yeah, that's not good. Yeah, we failed. I imagine that these are all like the ghosts. All these characters have died, right? I think that all these characters have died from whatever that thing was. And these are like their ghosts coming in to like help fight with her and I guess deal with this thing one last time. But I guess we failed.
Not forget our promise. I'll be waiting in the north.
That's what it feels like. Yeah, the gravestones were all the characters. Yeah, I mean, overall, I gotta say, looked pretty solid to me from, like, this first gameplay reveal. And as you guys clearly saw from the React today, there's gonna be a lot of astroturfing for this game. There's gonna be a lot of, I think, my take is, a lot of paid Hoyoshills. Probably XJJ, something along those lines, that are going to be in the comments sections, probably like spamming the videos, talking about how the combat, blah, 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 all that stuff looks boring. We already saw a little bit of it today, right? People that have never watched a single bit of content, left a single comment on my channel, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of them all invading my stream at once just to say, Genshin's better. This looks boring. This looks uninspired because they're looking at fucking tutorial combat. We were literally in the fucking tutorial, and these guys are all talking about how awful the game's combat looks, as they're literally teaching you the fucking mechanics for how stuff works. I mean, it is what it is, right? So yeah, I would say overall, this looked great to me. I'm very excited to see how they kind of like further develop the boss fights. What's maybe like some more end game oriented or like more advanced combat looks like, because well, I mean, there's definitely a lot of depth to it that I think hasn't been explored yet. And of course, right, the visuals, the graphics, all of that looked absolutely fantastic. So I'm just excited to see how the Endfield devs keep marketing, what they're going to focus on, what they're going to make the biggest priorities, because I do think that kind of is indicative of where the game is headed. And I think it's in a spot to have a very, very bright future. So yeah, Let me know what you all thought, ladies and gentlemen. Peace out.